Well, hello there, and welcome to the Imperfect Podcast. You are here with Wendy Lloyd Curley, the host, and I am really excited today to bring you a few thoughts that I have about my keynote presentation. So, as you know, or probably don't know, I do my best thinking on a plane, and I have taken two international flights in the last month. I went to Hawaii from Sydney on in early November in order to attend the BNI Global Convention, which is an annual event that I always go to. Ever since becoming executive director, I haven't missed any of those because, wow, what a great group of people and super content and a really inspiring opportunity to reflect on the year and to think about goals for the coming year. This time I actually also got to meet with Mary Kennedy Thompson, who is the new CEO of BNI. Anyway, so I had a 9-hour flight to Hawaii and a 9-hour flight home. So that was one flight. And then more recently, my husband and I decided to go to Arizona to spend less than a week with my family for Thanksgiving, which is a great American holiday that I really enjoy. And I like it because there's no gift giving, and you get to pick who you want to be with that day. It's really lovely, and we have picked a great group of family members that we love to be with. So anyway, so there I was on both of these flights, just contemplating life and thinking a little bit about my keynote presentations. And I came up with, I think, a really, like, an idea I can't believe I didn't come up with before. But, you know, these things take time. So I've been using Chat GPT for quite some time now. I took a course in it about 3 months ago from Craig Rispin. It was fantastic, this presentation that I had with him. And he challenged us to use Chat GPT every day for 30 days. And I've actually failed that challenge. I still have not done it, but I'm working on it because it is something that I use a lot. And I realized that I've created my own little GPT. Now, I don't even know what that means, but I'll try and explain it to you. There's the public Chat GPT. I can't ever remember which way it is, but there's the public one. But you can create your own GPT. I just call it Chatty. You can create your own Chatty. So Chatty for Wendy includes information that I have uploaded. So, you know, I haven't made this public yet, but I've done things like upload the transcript to my book, and I've uploaded the podcasts that I've done and the transcripts of those. I've uploaded samples of my writing. I've uploaded my brand guidelines. I've uploaded a lot of things so that I can answer questions or ask it questions or ask it to write things for me, and it can write on my behalf pretty well, actually. I always go in and edit, and I always find something that's cringeworthy, so it's only a tool, but it certainly is a time saver from the perspective of asking it to make small modifications. It just does it. I don't feel guilty anymore. I actually felt guilty at first. Can you believe it? I felt guilty asking my Chatty to do it again. Do it again, only with a friendlier voice. Anyway, all right, so where was I? So I was on this flight, and I was thinking about how I was using Chatty and what I was doing with Chatty in order to make my networking more effective. So this is where my keynote comes in. In my keynote presentation, my primary keynote, I speak about the 5 different people that you want to meet when you go out networking. And those 5 people are your competitors, your collaborators, the people who serve your clients before you do, the people you refer your clients to, and your target market. So those are the 5 people that you want to meet. when you go out networking. But you don't just want to have a list of those 5 things like I just rattled off. You want names. You want to know who in each of those categories you would like to meet, what company they work for, what their titles are, and where you might find them. And so, wow, I'm super excited about this because I personally use Chat GPT in order to do that analysis. I go into the regular public Chat GPT and I ask Chatty to give me a list of the people who are in, for example, the business coaches who have the highest Google rankings in the northern beaches of Sydney. And that way, when I go to a chamber event in the northern beaches of Sydney, I might be able to, when I meet someone, ask them if they know one of these 2 people. So I just narrow it down to 2, and if they know them, great. And if they don't, fine, because chances are, if I explain who they are and why I want to meet them, the person I'm talking to might know someone similar to one of those 2 people that I've invited. So do you see that what I've tried to do is use Chatty to target the people I want to meet more intensely? And this makes your networking truly strategic. Being able to use LinkedIn searches for this. So once Chatty finds the name of these people, then it's my job to go and look them up. It's my job to go and research and make sure that Chatty is correct. I know she's wrong a lot. She is, like, I've asked for the websites of all of the people that she's listed, and then I go to their websites and maybe they don't even do that anymore, or maybe their websites are wrong, but nonetheless I definitely research the answers she gives me. But once she's given me a couple of good answers for me to then go and do some research on, now I go to the networking events armed with the names and the company names and the experience of the people that I want to meet. And I can specifically talk to all of the people I meet about whether or not they are connected to those people, because that is who I want to correspond with, meet, get to know, and perhaps become referral partners with. So it's absolutely a groundbreaking idea for me to add this Chat GPT element to my keynotes. And once you add Chatty or AI to the keynote, it actually is going to, first of all, make the keynote more attractive to the people who'd be hiring me. And second of all, be more useful to the people who are listening to me, because I'm not only sharing with them who they want to meet with, but how to identify those people and then how to do that ongoing research. So I'm super excited about this little idea that I've got, and I'm starting to do the writing now to make sure that the keynotes are updated, and I'll be hitting the ground in 2025 with this revised version of my rock and roll and networking presentation. You know, while I'm at it, I should also let you know something that I was inspired by when I was in Hawaii. I watched a presentation by a gentleman from the UK who presented on the power of music. Now, of course, I was attracted to that because I'm a musician and I love anything that combines music and networking. And so I was curious to what his presentation was going to be about. And his presentation was about how music can motivate you, can inspire you, can de-stress you, can lift you up, can, you know, put you in the right mindset for things. And this is exactly what I've been doing in my keynote. My keynote is all about how music and the words and lyrics that I use to help you remember the topics, help you remember the 5 people that you want to meet. Anyway, his presentation was really well put together, and he used the music more than I do. So I've not been actually playing the music during my presentation. I've simply been referring to it and hoping that everybody in the audience has these songs in their heads. And now, it's certainly not the case. Not everybody knows all of the songs that I'm referencing. And I only referenced 7 songs, and they are pretty classic, but I'm sure that there's some people who look at their neighbor next to them and go, I don't know, do you? And the answer is no. So I'm going to start to use the songs in my presentation. Wow, amazing. You know, these little ideas just keep coming in and keep improving what I have. And as long as the tech works, I am really going to enjoy this. So, licensing I've looked up, tech I've looked up, and the presentation's already ready. All I need to do is add this musical element to it and the AI element to it, and voila, I think that my 2025 is going to be filled with bookings. So if you're one of the people who books a keynote speaker, please know that I am super excited about delivering this content because I know it makes a big difference to the audience. I know that it puts them in the right mindset for collaboration and networking. I know it gives them strategic networking framework that will enable them to grow and develop their business long into the future. All right, well, I hope that you've enjoyed this podcast. I wanted to give you a little insight into the way I was thinking, and I hope you have a wonderful day. I'm going to now play the outro music, which is, of course, the song 20 Hours of Texas, written by my friend Ben Little and played by his band Concord Joe, and I am singing backing vocals and playing some of the guitar in the back. So have a listen, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye!